What's up everybody, it's Wade Holland here again, and I'm here to give you another tip on great mountain biking trails locally in Denver. So today we're gonna check out Green Mountain Park. The reason I love this ride is because it's so close to Denver. It's right off 470 in between Morrison and Golden, so about 15 minutes right out of the city, and it's a quick ride. You can do it right before work or even right after work. It's 6 a.m. right now, and the sun is out, blue skies, so we're gonna do this ride within about an hour and a half. It's quick. It's only, the whole loop's about 7 miles, but the way we're gonna do this, or I'm gonna show you, it's about a 2.5 mile ride from top to bottom. Green Mountain's right behind me, so you can see we're only going a little ways up to the top and back. You gain about 1,000 feet of elevation. I'd say it's probably the best ride, the shortest ride, and the best ride locally that you can do quickly and get enough elevation to look over everything. We'll look down into Denver. You can look out to Golden, Boulder. You do want to start this ride at Forsberg Iron Springs Park. There's multiple ways to do this ride, but if you start at Forsberg Iron Spring Park, that's gonna be the quickest and easiest way to do this. So let's go ride it. So right out of the parking lot, you're gonna go right, and you're gonna pick up the little sidewalk here, because we are gonna cross the road to pick up the trail to start this ride. So maybe about 50 yards down from the parking lot, you'll see across the street is where the trail picks up. So you wanna come down the sidewalk and you're gonna cross the street. Be careful, because it is traffic coming. I don't know why they haven't built some kind of bridge or something here, but they haven't, so you need to cross the road, and then you can see right over there is the start of the trail, and that's where we're gonna pick it up. So the first intersection you're gonna get to here, there's a few different options. You can go straight up, you can go right, or you can go left. So we are gonna go riders left when you're coming to the trail. So we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna head up this trail that's gonna take us around and cut off to a different trail that shoots us straight up. This area is very well known for its just rolling green hills. Even though it's called Green Mountain, it's really just one big green hill. And you can see the trails behind me, how they just sort of go on and on and on. It's pretty cool. You'll get to a little knoll here, and you can look down where you see a 4-way intersection. And we're gonna drop down into that. If you look over here, we're gonna hit that 4-way intersection, and then we are gonna go right at that and shoot straight up to Green Mountain. The trail we're on right now really is a whole loop. You can do all the way around the mountain. That's the full 7 miles. But when we get to the intersection down here, as you can see, we're gonna shoot right. So here is this 4-way intersection that I just talked about. On one hand, you got Rooney Valley Trail. The other way, you got Green Mountain Trail. As I said, the Green Mountain Trail is really a loop that goes 7 miles around the mountain. We want to jump on Rooney Valley Trail. This is what's gonna take us to the top of Green Mountain. So when you hit the intersection, go right up Rooney Valley Trail, and we'll get to the top of Green Mountain. So I ran back down to this section because I almost forgot there is a fork right here. The trail naturally curves to your left. Keep taking that, but there is a section that you can cut off right behind me, and that keeps going kind of to the other side of Green Mountain. So when you get to this fork, you'll see it naturally just curves up to your left, but just take that up and you will be going back up to Green Mountain. And my bike's up here because I had to run back to show you guys that little fork section. You'll get to a spot here where you can take a break, catch your breath, look out down to 470. You'll see red rocks right over to your right. It's absolutely beautiful up here. So catch your breath, because now you have one final climb to the top. Keep going, you're almost there. Apparently this is a paragliding launch site. I did not know that. The very last section before you reach the summit, you'll see this last little 4-way intersection. It says Rooney Valley Trail. Goes left, right, or straight forward. Keep going straight forward and you'll get to the top. And we made it to the top. We're at the top of Green Mountain. And as you can see, the view's spectacular. As I told you earlier, it's one of the best views you can get that's the closest to Denver. That ride took us maybe 45 minutes max, and you can see 360 degrees around everything. Over to our right, you're gonna look into well, first you see Golden. Even further off, you see Boulder, you see the Flatirons, and even further off, you can see Long's Peak, a famous 14er here in Colorado. And then you keep sweeping around, you see some more high alpine peaks. And then over on this end, you see Red Rocks, which if you have not been to a show at Red Rocks, you need to do that because that's Queenie Central, Colorado. And then you keep sweeping around and you go all the way down towards Colorado Springs where Garden of the Gods is. And then you keep sweeping around and you see the entire Denver County. I mean, there's the city. And you're looking out to Kansas and the kind of flat plains. But this is an incredible ride. Like I said, short, easy to access, epic views. All right, strap up that helmet because now is the funnest part of this ride. It's the entire downhill. I call it the Green Mountain Luge because it's literally just flowy single track luge all the way down. Let's do it. We are back at the beginning of the trail. So earlier in the video when we started this ride, I told you had to cross the highway because I didn't think there was an underpass or a bridge. I stand corrected. I think this is a new development. Looks like there's a little underpass here. It's called Alameda Parkway. It seems like you can go under the highway, so we're gonna go check it out. And if that's the case, then that is the route you wanna take. So that was definitely a new section that is a pretty recent addition because last year that was not there, but it's called the Alameda Parkway. I discovered it right now on our way down. So when you start this ride, there's a little sidewalk I was telling you about. You can literally just take that down, keep taking it, and then you'll see Alameda Parkway right behind us. And that's gonna get you onto the other side of the highway where the trail starts. So there you have it, another great ride in the bag. We polished that one off in about an hour, and it's only 15 minutes right outside Denver. My suggestion is do it very early or later in the evening. You'll beat the crowds. Temperatures are a little cooler. It's a beautiful day, but I'm glad we started early because it's gonna get a lot hotter. And that was Green Mountain. Like I said, only a couple miles. Now back at the truck. An awesome option for all ability of riders, not technical at all, and some very fun, flowy, open single track. So until next time, thanks for watching.